Good morning. I'm Trey, and it is day 30 of the Run for Every Day for 30 Days challenge. And, we're gonna finish off this challenge. And this isn't the end of anything. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So just keep that in mind. I'm going right into race prep after this. But, there's a lot of downsides to running every day. Not for everybody, but for me. Anyway, we'll talk about that after, because if I go out today, which I'm just going to run in my neighborhood, and I do 3.4 miles, that'll put us at 150, which should be an average of 5 miles a day for the whole month. I think that's good, especially if my legs hurt. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get that 150. And we're off. All right, 3.55 miles, 34 minutes, 44 seconds. I'm gonna hit a shower, and I'll see you in just a minute. And we're back. All right. So that made 150.15 miles in 30 days. So just over 5 miles per day on average, which honestly is amazing. Where I began with all this was like a year ago, like in June of last year. I passed out because I couldn't breathe. I had been smoking cigarettes for 16 years. And, I was really, really unhealthy. I never thought I would be able to run. But after I passed out, woke up with a smashed face, I decided that I would make changes. And it took a while. I never thought I would run I never thought I would run. You know, I quit smoking. I got into the gym, was lifting a lot of weights and stuff. You know, eventually started biking. I was amazed when I could bike, you know, and then I started adding in, you know, a run here and there, and it was really bad. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I ran my first 5K ever like 6 months ago. And you know, it was really rough. You know, I had to walk a bunch of it. You know, so it's been a process getting to where, like, you know, I got second place in a half marathon about a couple weeks or a month before I started this channel. But my knee got injured, so, but I had worked my way up to running about 30 miles a week. And just 2 or 3 times a week I would run. And that felt pretty good till I injured my knee. And so part of this whole thing was I wanted to get myself to another level of running. You know, even though I was struggling to run over 3 or 4 miles because my knee would start hurting pretty bad. And so I decided that I would do this challenge in order to next level my running and get back into the swing of things and not let a knee injury stop me. And it worked. Now my knee doesn't bother me. It bothers me a little bit when I run 9 or 10 miles, but no problem. I'm excited to get back into long runs. You know, and so I think that this whole thing went pretty well. You know, I managed to increase my volume. Just 10% the second week, 10% the third week. I had to decrease it a great deal the last 9 days because I was starting to pick up more injuries, which is honestly like my big conclusion about this is, you know, I'm a personal trainer and I would never schedule someone to run 7 days a week. It's just too high risk. You know, the risk of overuse injuries, of developing injuries, it's too high. You know, unless you're like a seasoned athlete or unless you're like a seasoned athlete or you've been doing it for a very long time, you know, just to go right into running 7 days a week is dangerous. You know, you'll get injuries. And so, yes, it helped me overcome a knee injury, but at the same time, you know, I pulled my groin trail running, and I was never able to let that heal. It still hurts every time I start running, you know. And both the bottoms of my feet bruised. Pretty bruised. But so like you build up little injuries, you know, boom, boom, boom. And if you're unable to let them heal, you're gonna wind up with problems. And so, fun challenge, but unless you have like a real reason to do it, unless you're an athlete, unless you're, you know, it's really, you know, it's not a good idea. I say 3 or 4 times a week is all, you know, most people could ever need when it comes to running, which is what I'm about to start doing again, moving forward. And I have a marathon coming up on September 2nd. It'll be my first marathon ever. So up until now, my longest run has been 15 miles. I've done it twice. You know, this is like a next level thing for me. Now that I ran every day for a month, now I'm going to run a marathon. And then after my marathon, I'm running an ultra marathon. So all very exciting. But in order for me to go back to doing the long runs, I definitely can't run every day. And I wouldn't recommend it anyway. Without good reason. Or without like the conditioning built for it in college or something. Because it's literally just, it's too much. You know, and I myself get really inspired when I see like the people run all the way across, you know, the US or whatever, and I think, you know, that was so cool, I want to do that. But the truth is, those people, they have built that endurance, they've built that resilience, and I'm not on that level yet. You know, I have to build my way up there, and I have to do it intelligently. So I'm switching to the every other day, you know, with Sundays being, you know, either cross training like a bike ride or disc golf, something like that, some other activity, you know, so that I can properly heal and stuff. So should be good. And so with these longer runs, I should be good because I'll be able to go to different places and actually take my time and run around them and get some good footage. I'm also probably gonna, you know, switch to a more like a vlog style, you know. This challenge has been great for getting a bunch of videos on my channel over the first month of its existence, so that's good. But yeah, I hope you stick with me for the races, and you know, whoever's watching this. It's not many of you, but those of you who do, I'm really grateful. Thank you. And you know, all of you in the future, you know, I'm grateful for you too. Thank you. Is that, you know, I really believe that, you know, I can, you know, build something out of this. I want to make like a running community, you know. And thing about that is, like, there's like a couple running clubs here in Lakeland or whatever, but like they don't meet up or anything. Like, I was like looking at them, they don't have like weekly meetups. They're like, oh, here are the good places to run, you know, have fun. And that's really disappointing for me. You know, I really want a community. So I'm gonna start taking steps to build one. I'm at the beginning of this whole journey, but I have faith, and I know that God will lead the right people to me. And all I have to do is keep putting myself out there and keep working hard. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on this 30-day journey with me. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.